Hello and welcome to Shades of San Diego. I'm Jessica Chang. This show explores the wide array of people, ideas, and cultures that thrive in our diverse community. Today we give you a preview of an event that'll pique your senses, your imagination, and your appreciation for the Latino culture, the 15th Annual Latino Film Festival. Our first guest is the film festival's founder. I'd like to welcome Ethan Vantillo to the show. Thank you so much for being here with us, Ethan.
Thanks for having me.
How did you start the festival 15 years ago? What was the impetus?
Yeah, it's amazing. I can't believe it's already our quinceañera, 15 years in Latin culture. We're celebrating our coming of age today. And it's wonderful because 15 years ago, we started as a small student film festival at the local universities, UCSD, SDSU. A lot of people might remember we used to have free screenings at all these local colleges. And it was really something to support local student filmmakers, Chicano, Latino student filmmakers at that time. Now it's grown into an event that we're expecting 20,000 people, over 160 films being screened, 100 actors and stars coming from all over Latin America and Mexico. So it's turned into a big celebration of Latino culture and cinema.
It's grown quite a lot over the years.
Yeah, you know, when we first started, you know, it was interesting that we used to try to get people to sit in classroom seats and listen to like long discussions about Chicano Latino culture and film, and it was very wonderful, and we supported local student filmmakers and international student filmmakers. But now it's turned into more of a celebration, and we want people to really come out, have a great time, you know, enjoy the film, see celebrities. They can hear introductions by the guest actors and directors. Then there's Q&As after each film. So the film festival's turned into really a wonderful time to have a great time, and we're really showing a little bit of everything for someone. So you know, if you like any kind of cinema, you can see family films, experimental films, documentaries, feature films. So it's something for everyone at the annual film festival, and we want to invite people to come out to attend it. Right,
quite a variety. One of the films we actually have a clip of, it's called Deficit, written by Gael Garcia, who also stars in it, a pretty well-known actor.
Yeah.
Tell us more about Deficit.
Well, it's interesting too. Gael Garcia Bernal came to our film festival, you know, before he was hugely famous. You know, he came as a young actor with the film Y Tu Mamá También. We premiered it here in the San Diego Latino Film Festival. And now he's coming as a director for the first time. And Gael's going to be, he's directed this film called Deficit. And it's a very interesting look at, you know, a certain society in Mexico, definitely a rich culture, a rich class in Mexico. And these kids who are kind of really lost, honestly, and showing that even with all this wealth and power, these kids are just kind of like any other normal adolescent, and they're just kind of lost in their lives and looking for a future and trying to figure out what they're going to do in the future. And so it's wonderful to see both Gael on the big screen this time, but also behind the camera. Also his partner, we're also having his partner, Diego Luna. They formed a film production company called Canana Films, and he also produced his first documentary feature. In this case, it's called J.C. Chavez, about the famous boxer. So bringing back two famous people, now very famous people, and they're both in the directorial seat for the first time.
Right. Let's take a look at a clip of Deficit right now.
¿Ya les Adán?
Hola.
Hola. Álvaro.
So the films during the festival, which runs from March 6th through the 16th, really runs the gamut. And we have films for the family even, animation like Leyenda de Nahuala.
Yeah, an animated family feature film. Again, a lot of people think Latino cinema is all kind of Amores Perros or Y Tu Mamá También, very heavy dramas, but you know, there's a lot of fun, exciting films for everyone. And family films like La Leyenda de la Nahuala is fantastic. Not only is it a great feature to see, but also stars some of the greatest and hottest actors in Mexican cinema right now. Rafael Inclán, Marta Higareda, Jesus Ochoa, Ofelia Medina, all big names that lend their voices to this great feature. And this is another example of someone who came to our film festival about 10 years ago as a student filmmaker, and then now she's brought her first feature film, and now it's a big feature film. It was just released in Mexico in November for the whole Day of the Dead celebration in Mexico, because it's all about that. And actually, this is the U.S. premiere of this film. It's a huge opportunity for us, and it's all part of our animation showcase. We have a wonderful celebration of animated films that was started last year. So once again, Nickelodeon will come with Dora the Explorer and Diego, so we'll have a big family event for that. We also have a wonderful feature film called Nocturna from Spain that just won the best animated film in Spain just a couple weeks ago.
And another sort of genre that you guys also have are documentaries, one like Que Viva la Lucha.
Yeah, Que Viva la Lucha is very fun because not only is it a good documentary, but it's a couple things. It's supporting a filmmaker who has a very strong Tijuana and San Diego ties, Gustavo Vasquez. He's a professor of film at UC Santa Cruz right now, and he'll be down here for the film festival. Also, some of the stars of the film will be here in their masks.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be real fun to have the Lucha Libres here present. But supporting documentary filmmakers is really important. Sometimes we always just look at the narrative features, but documentary films like Que Viva la Lucha, Intimidad, which is going to be basically a world premiere that we're screening that deals with border issues, Calavera Highway, which deals with identity and Chicano cultural issues. These are all world premieres that we're having, and wonderful documentary films that we're seeing. Documentary films definitely have more of a place in today's film culture and society, so we're happy to celebrate those. And so almost every day you can get a documentary film if that's your fix.
Yeah, those are the parts I love of going to film festivals, those documentaries. Also, something to note is the Teen Producers Project. These teen producers, filmmakers that you are featuring during the film festival. What a great opportunity for them. Yeah,
a lot of people don't understand that the San Diego Latino Film Festival is actually a fundraiser for our annual education programs, such as the Teen Producers Project. A lot of people see the celebrities and the galas and the parties, and they don't. The true mission of the film festival is about education. It's about teaching youth how to make their own films, how to tell their own stories. And so we have something called the Teen Producers Project, and they will be premiering 3 new documentaries this year, and one documentary is a very important documentary dealing with the issue of community violence and gang culture here in the southeast San Diego area. And so the teens went and looked at positive role models, former gang members who are now helping other teens and families, stay out of gang culture and that way of life. And so it's a very uplifting documentary that they made. And so we invite everyone to come out, and see that on March 11th at 6 o'clock. All the youth will be there to talk about their film. Their families will be there. It's a really wonderful moment. And not only are we screening local teen works, but we have teen works from all over the United States, really, New York and LA. And so if there's any teens that want to get involved, be involved with our Teen Producers Project. Sign up.
It's such a great way for them to try to achieve their aspirations of becoming filmmakers themselves.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for sharing with us, Ethan. And remember that the San Diego Latino Film Festival is on March 6th through the 16th at the Ultrastar Cinemas at Hazard Center in Mission Valley. Coming up on Shades of San Diego, you'll get a sneak peek of films written and directed by recent San Diego State grads. I talk with one of them about his film that's influenced by Greek mythology next.